Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me in Farm Sim 25. And of course the 7 species map. Alright, here we go. Now, I was going to switch us to the end of, well, the end of past January, or what's known as February. And then I realized that our little flower pot maker there, the pottery barn, was out of clay. So we're going to just take a quick zippity-doo to the mines, fill up with some clay, and then there's one other thing I want to check out, and then we are going to, well, get on with February. So I hope everybody's doing well today. This 26th day of June 2025, as I record this. It'll be going up, I believe, well, there you go, the 4th of July. Happy birthday to all of my American viewers, our southern neighbors, our longtime allies, all of that happy stuff. Yes, never mind what our federal governments are doing. We know what, as far as the people go, hey, we're still neighbors, we always have been, alright? You don't have to love your neighbor's grandparents. Alright, let's depolitic and get on with our farming day. There we are. Now we look like a farmer. Arr, Billy. Oh wait, that's not a farmer. I have no idea. No idea. I could swear I just saw a dog over there. Huh. Alright, well, hey, this should be a great episode. I'm already hallucinating. We're only a few minutes in. Oh, I see what it is. There's a speck of something on my windshield, and when I turned the corner, it kind of did what it did there. It deked past a tree where you couldn't see it because it was the same color, so it looked like it ran behind the tree. But no, it's just that dot just above the heads on the sidewalk. You doing, dude? You're not... Oh, I tell you. They're nuts. Absolutely nuts. Well, that lets me know anyway that I need to wash my tractor. And it lets me know that, hey, good thing, those weren't actually hallucinations. They were just trickery. Pure trickery. Alright, we're, well, at least we're on the private road now, so we won't have to worry about the clown and pony show here of people driving. That's a really weird cup holder. It's got a plug in it, so that you can't actually use it. It's probably not a cup holder. It's probably like an electrical outlet or something for your charging your iPod or whatever the heck people pack around in these things. In fact, most of that could have been taken out of there, and they could have given you a seat someone could sit in. That might have been a thought. Anyway, I'll teach them a thing or two about tractor design. Take it from someone who's never actually sat in one. Well, no, that's not true. Well, it kind of is, because I've sat in half a dozen at least different tractors of different makes, models, and types. But not in one of them did I actually sit in, because I've never been in one that had a cab. They are all just, you know, climb up the side of it, sit in the seat, and away you go. I've been in dozers and all kinds of things that did have a full cab, you know, various cranes, etc. But no, every tractor I've ever sat on, which is, as I said, not exactly a world record, but yeah, has just been a little open tractor, you know. A few horsepower as an old Ford or something like that. Ah, there we are. That's what we're searching for. Oh, good job then, because you found it. Yeah. Oof. Well. Crick, crick. Alrighty. And, oh, Well, hopefully there's nothing in it. I just thought of that because we got iron the last time. And if it didn't completely empty, which sometimes it does tend to... clay. Clay is right there. Which it doesn't always. You know, that thing could hit 100% and it'll still scoop up another... I think it's 105 liters. Of course, the problem is you can't mix product. So if it spits iron into the trailer, we're going to have to dump the trailer. So let's see what happens here. Let's lower it down. Well, actually, let's get on so we can see. Let's put up the pipe. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, 500 liters. Holy smokes, man. Alright, do I really have to take this all the way to the iron? Can I maybe force dump it out here somewhere? Oh, we don't own this anymore. Crap. Alright. Well. I guess we're off to the iron mines. Salt, sand, iron. Here we go. Yeah, we'll have to dump it in here. We don't own this middle section anymore. And I don't think, if you can't do anything else on it, I'm sure you can't dump things on it. It's not like real life, where you always dump things on somebody else's property. Okay, and control-A-boo. Oh, wait a minute, let's pretend we know what we're doing. Okay, Control-I, there you go, and we are iron-free. Kind of like my last doctor's checkup. No, just kidding. Well, actually, I have no idea. I don't think I've ever been tested for that particular thing. I know at one point I had a blood test done and the doctor came back a little bit panicked. He said, I don't know that this is anything to worry about because I've never heard of it before, but you have the highest level of gold serum in your blood that we've ever seen. We can't even find a record of anything this high. Oh, great. It couldn't be the fact that I work with gold every day and I polish it with bare hands and blah blah blah. So I've probably driven a half a pound of gold into my bloodstream. Well, that could probably do it. Okay. It's terrific. Alright. Claim me now, man. And this will fill up right quick. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to avoid that extra little tidbit it gets. See what I mean? As soon as I pulled away from it, it spits some more out. Okay, that's 100%, but I don't know if it's empty. It's got so little to do with it. But let's fold it up. And oh, I guess that is the lowered position. It's just not. Yeah, it is. Judging by the angle of that pipe, it is. So let's drop it. Poof. Thank you very much. And we are out of here. With enough clay to keep that little factory running as we sleep for 26 days. That's a weird layer. When the grass goes brown, it looks strange. Looks like curlies. No, you perverts, curly fries. Yeah, not really. Alright, so 29,000 liters of clay, here we go. Not the kind of thing you would figure a little mom and pop operation would be. Yeah, could I have, roughly 30,000 liter of clay. Oh, what does it, 23,600 kilograms. of clay. See, that makes sense to me. Liters of clay just doesn't. You know. Just doesn't. You know. I recently had to replace the bin that I keep my flour in. I've had the old one for decades, and the lid had finally broken to the point where it wouldn't seal on the top of the container anymore. And because I live, you know, spitting distance from the ocean, it's not exactly dry air around here. I just about went driving off into no man's land there. So yeah, I bought one, and it was listed at like, well, no, I was looking at them and they seemed to go anywhere from like 5 liters to 7 point something and yada yada yada. Well, I couldn't picture how much bloody flour that would hold. You know, I mean, it's one of those things, and I think this is a very Canadian thing. Because we were at one time using the standard measurement, and then for some obscure reason we switched to metric many decades ago, but during my lifetime, like when I started in school, I think right up till about grade 3 or 4, I was taught standard measure. Inches, miles, pounds, cups, right? And then they went, okay, well, good news, forget everything. We're now going metric. It makes more sense because everything's made out of tens. Thinking, oh yeah, you're just doing that because you know we can use our fingers and our toes now to figure stuff out. Well, come on, they didn't have calculators back then, man. Leave alone computers and cell phones where you could just Google the answer. No, we actually had to think and write and stuff like that. But, yeah. So, no, it's always been, and you'll find it almost universally. Even younger people who basically have grown up on the metric system, you know, if you go, how far is it to Sultry Bay from here? Oh, it's about 13 kilometers. Oh yeah, how tall are you? 5'7". I'll guarantee you, not a one of them will go, I'm so many centimeters, or I'm 1 meter X number centimeter, or whatever, you know, or I'm, they could make them sound really, oh, I'm so many milliliters tall. But no, none of them, no one will. No one will. You'll measure distance in kilometers, that's great. Right? You know, yeah. But we do that with just about everything, you know. So, I mean, same thing, my computer case. You know, the new one that I ordered. Oh, yeah, this is like a 9.7 liter case. What? You know, what? Is that how much Kool-Aid I can fill it with? What are you on about? You know, I buy milk in liters. Okay. I buy anything that isn't a liquid in grams, kilograms, etc. So that's sort of the way we think about things. So thinking about a trailer, I drove right by it thinking I was going to dump it here, and no. A trailer full at 29,500 liters, that better be some pretty wet clay, man. But yeah, that makes sense, 23,600 kilograms. Dang, that's a lot. For those of you in standard measure, yeah, that's a lot. About 2.2 pounds to the kilogram. So you have to double that and then add a bunch more to figure out how many pounds that is. But here we go. Claim me now. Dee, dee, dee. Yeah, I know you hear enough of that. Don't need me making it. There we go. You are no longer missing materials. Still had lots of silt and lots of pallets. Well, enough. But materials missing, materials missing. So, that covers him. He's now good. So, let's quickly hop out here. No, right here. Good. And find out how they're doing for clover. 49 liters. I'm going to assume that's not a lot. That sounds like a bag of chips worth. Which here is measured in grams. So, anyway. We are nothing if we are not a confusing people. I will give it that. I mean, heck, we can't even all agree to speak the same language. So, you know. The heck with those elitist Laurentians anyways. Alright, so apparently, pretty sure okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't actually detach you. I'm pretty sure I went through the motions, whether they were the right motions, probably not. That's awfully big for a bit of clover. But we'll go with it. Because we can stop by the aviary. Yeah, I'm raising birds now. The apiary, and we can gather from it. Ooh. Or drop off, I should say, the clover. It won't take the blueberries. And then the blueberries we can just run across to the warehouse. So, they'll be suspended kind of funny. It'll be like the old Magic Minecraft move, but, you know. On you get. That's the ticket. Give me more. No? No more? Hello? Really? Well, that's kind of fluky. Oh, yeah, sure. Turkeys. Oh. And it's almost all clover. Look at... Oh, it is all clover. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't care if you have any more now. I got more than enough to make me happy. Now drive on the fields. Good boy. Well, we don't quite have a full pallet of eggs. I think last episode I said, hey, we got a full pallet of eggs. Well, hey. No, we don't. Alright, let's flip this off for the bees. Because apparently these bees don't actually go out and live in flowers and stuff. They eat out of bowls. And the bowls are filled with clover. Let's release the straps. There we go. And we are declovered. Now, let's restrap. Ooh, just in time. Alright, down to the end one. And berries. There we go. Now we can pull those back off. Alright. Look at that. All them nummy foodstuffs. Caw. And away we go. So these should all be at good production. That's the first thing I checked. I thought before I change the date, I'll check all my factories and greenhouses. The first one I go to, materials missing. Oh, goody. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not actually. I looked to see how the chickens were doing. But that's just, you always check your animals first. Such a habit that, I mean, even in real life, first thing I do when I get out of bed is I feed my kitties. Of course, that's more, you know, survival instinct kicking in. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm pretty sure they can take me. Alright, let's go and check on how the rest of the place is holding out. And then we'll be able to get a well-deserved night's rest after being up for almost 21 minutes. There we go. I've learned how to back up a tractor. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Alright. Oops, I'm bashing into poles. And that's a bloody terrible thing. wash the dogs off the window. That's the ticket. Now, if I see a dog running behind a telephone pole, odds are I saw a dog running behind a telephone pole. Boy, that hood goes completely transparent when you get it wet, eh? Ha, that's cool. Or maybe it was just so full of dirt I couldn't see through it anymore. I don't know. Give this guy a good clean as well. Yeah, we'll clean up the Karcher. And away we go. Oh, I think I bashed into a pole, haven't I? Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Shiny. Okay. Well, let's go caw-caw, see what the rest of the things are doing. You're doing whatever you do with energy, making me money out of thin air, apparently. Okay, how many material missings am I going to get here? Uh-oh. I was just kidding. What do we need? Where's his smiling face? There it is. You old bugger. We got wood, we got nails, we got coal. We're missing stuff to make pallets and crates. That's not good because pallets are what we use besides the clay and the salt. Got coal, nail, planks. Okie dokie. Oh, okie dokie. Yeah, I can do that. Planks are not a problem. You're good. You got 18,000 composties. You've got 19,000 composties. You've got, well, 7,000. We'll get to you. And running, which is exactly what we're going to do, and grab some pallets. Yes. Why, you bloody made pallets. What? How can you be out of pallets? You make pallets. Oh, you're missing materials. It's planks. Never mind. It's okay. You have no idea how difficult it is to be me. Yeah. Okay, so I think we can probably go with the smaller guy for this. And this is the beauty thing about our sorting warehouse. Is if I'm not sure which one the planks are in, I can just go and grab them out of there by name. I think one of them does have planks in it, but that's fine. I dragged a bunch of stuff here, we might as well clear part of it out. Just, don't order them while you're sitting in that box. It's really weird, it's like a juggling thing. They appear and disappear and appear and disappear, and it won't stop because you're putting them right back where you're getting them from. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, actually. Try it sometime. Okay, we want, planks. There we are. We've got 15 of them. Awesome. No. Why is there clover in here? Nails. Planks. There we are. Sure. Give me them all. Oh, nicely laid out, I must say. What's wrong with you? I've never actually seen that done before. That's, okay. Load them up. Move them out. Load them up. Alright, let's move forward a little bit here. Grab the rest. Nice. Excellent. Okay. Get these delivered, and that should be all of our factories happy, happy, joy, joy, until February. And then we'll have a lot of produce and such to sell, which is good. Very good. We still need to buy a rice planter, a rice harvester, and field, or sector, is it 4? Well, that's not what we want. Here we go, go. 9. Number 9. I should remember that. That's my address, after all. But yeah, we are going to purchase field 9, which is going to give us quite the landhold in this area. And I think will probably suffice to meet our needs for a long time to come. And bump. Perfect. Click. There you go. Tell me you're missing stuff now. I didn't think so. Alright. We are finally ready. Boy, 28 minutes. Long day. To shed January. And it's pretty much all of our factories have full output pallets already. Yes. We are in for a big payday. We might have $1 million worth of goods sitting here. Alright, but that's not going to be our priority when we get up. I did go to Old Man's Trello site, which is where all of his maps and mod packs and such are located. And indeed, I was actually shy a couple of mod packs. So we should have custom animal pens and custom orchards to choose from now. The orchards, of course, were the apples I was talking about the other day. I hope. I haven't actually looked yet. Oh, go ahead and snow. It doesn't bother me. It won't stick to this ground. I've had it sprayed. And so we will be switching out the apple orchard that we currently have for the one that's supposed to be on this map. What a beautiful morning out here. Banger, man. -5, snow. Brilliant. Don't snow here. Don't you snow. Okay. Or if you run across someone really naive, you look up at it and you go, huh, that's not snow, it's snoo. And they'll look at you and go, snoo? What's snoo? And of course we all know the answer to that. Oh, not much, what's snoo with you? But let's go and check out these apples. I'm sorry. That's yeah, just when you thought dad jokes were bad. We got like granddad jokes or some crap. Anyway, let's ooh, yeah, this is gonna spit apples out like a monkey butt. So that's a thing, by the way. Look it up. Let's, well, don't, because it isn't. But you know. I saw that. Come on, magic boy. Apple me. Creep. Oh, yeah. I'll mess with you, dude. There you go. I think you're so smart. Now, I think we're going to end up lose the juice factory there, because I don't It's a part of this apple tree mod, and yeah, so it's going to have a different, you know, insert smart sounding programming language here, way of working. So they're just not going to be, you know, the kind of buddies we'd need them to be. All right, are we getting ahead of it here? Am I catching up? What? You gonna quit spitting them out? Well, I guess 9. That's pretty good. I mean, I shouldn't complain. It's oh, you evil child. It's money in the bank. Well, in the box at least. As 9 becomes 11, 12. That's a lot of apples for, you know, February. Just saying. Now, one of the reasons I want to switch to Old Man's plant system is because it'll use up a little bit more of that lovely compost we've been producing. So, the greenhouses take it, but it's going to be one of those deals where we'll just never have to put anything in it again because we'll have so much of it. So, there's a dozen. We're up to 13. 14 palettes of apples. Wow. Okay then. Then are we going to do the same thing here? Just at a slower rate? Or was it just waiting for me to turn my back? There you go. That's what I thought. I got 2 of them. I suppose I should look at those and make sure that's actually what it was that I downloaded. I mean, we need to get these out of here as it is, but yeah. Let's, and got the factories. No, I don't think it'll be in here, will it? I think the other one was, though, wasn't it? Yeah, vineyard, fruit orchard, $75,000. Oh yeah, it definitely. Oh, yeah, it does apples, cherries, bananas. I'm gonna assume those are grapefruit, just from the scale compared to the apple. Either peaches or nectarines. Those actually look more like nectarines, and apparently coconuts. So yeah, that's the one we want, and yeah, compost and water. So there we are. We'll actually have a reason to keep the compost thing running, as it was sort of grandfathered to us, being on the map and on our farm when we bought the farm. So, yeah, I just said I bought the farm. But anyway, let's get the rest of these apples stacked and packed so that we can tear it down. Indeed. Indeed. Dang, this is a fair bit of money worth of apples. Ah, I got all 3 of them. Are you done? You didn't have near as many as the other one. 9? Really? Okay. Well then. And, oh, I wonder if I'm going to have to, like, individually. No. And it should be only 1 more. Okay. That takes care of them. Now, this is the fruit stand that you can sell them at. So we can't get rid of that until we... Well, I should have just taken them and sold them because we can't make juice out of it. Well, way to go, dummy. Yeah. This as well. We need to, wow, nicely done. What do you got left in there? 5,000 liters of apples. Well, we'll let it produce what it's got. I mean, I don't think I need to move that. You know, we're gonna have this. I think I wonder, though, if there's a specific sales point for it that we'll have to put down. I don't think so. I think it's just, oh yeah, great, we've got this thing. It shouldn't bounce around like a... when we try and pick up a bunch of stuff. Because that was the problem with the other ones. I mean, it would just about flip the freaking pallets over. Because every time you'd go forward or go backwards, it would go boing, 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 boing. No, it'd make that actual noise, boing, boing. It would, you know. That would have been way cool. Just saying. Alright, let's sell the little bit of apples that we have. Yeah, it's not a lot faster than the other one, I'll tell you that for nothing. But... oh yeah. That's right, it doesn't work. Huh. Suppose I could try to push them over there. Alright. Here we go, kids. Yeah, that went well. That's weird, eh? But they will not pick up on the pallet. It's like the pallet forks don't exist. Yeah, okay, that's just not going well at all. Alright, never mind. Dang it. Alright, we'll just let those run up. At least we can move it a stack at a time. More or less. Well, not quite, but... there we go. I should just get this out of the way. Is it not? Oh. Well, that's convenient. Yeah. I have a feeling old man's model will probably work a little better than this. I mean, we're certainly making some money, but it's kind of annoying, to say the least. Yeah, it'll do all of them except the very bottom pallet. It's like the hitbox is too low or something. Yeah, we're making lots of money. Oh, did I leave that thing running? That's probably not a good plan. Don't imagine it uses a lot of fuel, but still. Some is more than none. Usually, you know, whether you measure it in metric or standard. Alright, we're definitely making some money. Now I think we need about 125 to 150,000 for the ricey bits, the planter and harvester. And I think field 9 is stupid expensive. I think it's it's 400 something thousand to buy. So there we go. Okay. Now, are those also invisible pallets? Yes, no? See, I've used these forks to lift the firewood amongst other things, so I know it isn't the forks themselves. So this is from the same mod, and yeah, as you can see, we have the same problem. That's not the way that's supposed to work, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Alright. Whoa. That's a little draggier than the other one. Where are we going? Right there. Okay. Whoa. There. Jeez. Okay, this should be worth a lot more. Like, that should really tick the old numbers up. Oh, there's 22K. I wonder if it left the bottom pallet. Ooh. And I believe straight on till morning. Yep, it did. It surely did. Actually, I guess I didn't need to get rid of... Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that shop anyway. Yeah, I think we've done well enough with it. I'm just gonna get rid of the juicy area and the shop. A little bit of apples that are still in there, oh well. And... done. Okay, so we will get rid of you. So, yes. Okay. And you. Alright. And in your place... Now I'm hoping this isn't much bigger than that one, right? Even though it's much more money. Yeah, it's pretty much identical thing. So... That looks good, eh? Boom. Alright, we are standing in the middle of it. Perfect. Hey-ya! There we go. Alright, we are going to need compost and water. So let's get the water to do its own thing. Since we can do that, the fruit orchard. Enable the watering. Okay. Apples. 5 water, 5 compost, 75 apples, 792. Is it the same for everything? Yeah, okay. So it doesn't matter what we make. it's all going to come the same rate, the same all of that. And I don't imagine there's going to be a huge price difference. You know, unlike real life where, well, I was going to say where bananas tend to be really cheap, but they were only cheap because they were always considered a loss leader. But now, I mean, good God. I used to buy, well, I did today, actually. I found a good deal on some, but it wasn't long ago I was paying $79 a pound for what I'm now seeing in the same store for $129 a pound. Let's see. Let's be generous and bring the big trailer. But then again, apples are, you know, anywhere from $3 to $5 a pound, so actually worth more, even though bananas are a very fragile commodity that must be imported from places far, far away, and apples are grown just, you know, up the road, basically. So yeah. Oh, this has an inside, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I think we'll fit all right. I'm sure it's made for bigger toys than ours. There we are. No. Wow, we got a lot of lime. We won't be buying lime, that's for sure. Crushed stone compost. There we are. Yeah, see, we've got 639,000 liters. Excuse me. So I don't think we'll be running shy of it anytime soon. So I'm not sure what sort of animal pens are included with this. We'll have a look at them just for the, you know, gits and shiggles. And, because we may well get into something, you know. I like the goats. They're kind of fun. And they make milk, which is, you know, certainly better than raising an animal just for its poop or its meat. Seems to be a rather expensive proposition. Goats, you get milk, meat, poop, everything. Well, not in this game. They pretend that the goats don't poop. They're just, you know, no way, man, goats don't poop. Alright. I guess anywhere here is fine. Okay. There you go. I'm not sure what the silo is for, to be honest with you. I guess just a decorative enhancement, but it's got a trigger. Oh, that's the water thing. Never mind, it's okay. I'm just, you know. Or maybe that's what produces the berries? I don't know. Let's, no active production. No active production. Oh, that's the one we just built. It's going, sure you are. You're making blueberries, man. And clover. Well, you won't be making no clover or secondary. Oh. It's planted all kinds of weird things. Bananas, apples. God, I hope that's not their idea. Cherries. Alright, where's the happy face fellow? There he is. Okay. So, apples activate, and oh, those are oranges. Just really big oranges. Good for them. And bananas activate. Okay. Coolio Tulio, where's making apples and bananas? Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Jeez, good job parking the other trailer. these sheds aren't really quite long enough for these trailers. This one fits, I guess, sort of. The tongue sticks out a little bit, but yeah, that flat deck one, not so much. But I am going to pull it forward a little bit. I'd rather it stuck out a bit on this side than the other side, to be honest. So that's what we'll do. There we go. That should pretty much have it in the garage now. Alright, so before we retire the episode, let's just have a quick shifty pee and see what sort of aminal pens we now have at our disposal. Alright. Yeah, snow all you want. I don't care. Alrighty, aminals. Here we go. Modded 25 animals. Nothing special. Breeding barn, no milk. Breeding barn, no milk. Here we go. $254,000. Alright, well, we won't be doing cows. Horses, no, we did horses. Pigs. Sheep. Well, sheep are good because, you know, a place to keep your sheep. What are you telling me? It won't have 200 sheep in that thing? Ooh, 500 in that one. We could really go sheep nuts. I believe that's a dish in certain countries, actually. Okay, so we put that in and we get the usual sheepy goaty. I'll tell you, I better be able to put goats in here, buddy. And them goats had better produce milk. Because it's not showing any output. Right. Oh, you don't need water? How come you only need water in this one? Oh. Well, I wanted them all to have water, dude. Okay. Well, we will be indulging in some sheepage or goatage or, you know, something along that line for sure. But there you go. Those are now in there. There might be other things I haven't run across yet. Who can say? Oh, I think there was actually something else in apiary stuff. Chickens, bees, here we go. Nothing there. Henhouse modded apiary. Okay, we have that. Vineyard, olive grove, plantations. What's the plant? Oh, rubber. That's right. The refinery, modded Cooper, modded that. I'm not seeing anything else. I thought there was some other thing to do with bees. Bees. No, not that I can see. Oh well, there you go. Anyways, that is indeed gonna be the end of the snowing its butt off and sunny. Beautiful. Gonna be the end of the episode. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, well, you know what to do. Hit that like button. It does help out. Check the description down below for some other channels that you can go and hit that like button for. Till next time, though, take good care of each other, folks. Nobody else is gonna. Ciao for now.